Okay, we're going to have a hit off between the Mizuno MP58 irons against the Titleist AP2 irons. So clubs which are trying to maybe appeal to the similar players. AP2 against Mizuno 58. So key differences with the two clubs. You've got the thinner sole on the 58s over the AP2s. AP2 has a slightly thicker sole. You've got definitely thinner top edge on the Mizuno. Again, on the 58s, the top edge does come out a little bit thinner, which looks nicer. Definitely a little bit more weighting in the back of the AP2. You can see that as you look down at the club. So slightly chunkier appearance in the AP2 over the MP58. So we've got Trackman on here. We're going to have a look at some ball speeds and some launch angles with the two clubs as we hit them, and see which one comes out maybe better or worse. Well, really with these guys, I mean, they both perform. It's not a case of better or worse. Which one might suit your game? Because they're both good performing golf clubs, and they both do answer questions for golfers. It just depends what questions you ask in your game. So you want the ball to go higher or lower, you want something that's easier to hit, harder to hit, all those kind of things. So we're going to go with the Mizuno MP58 to start us off. So the forged club. Now, great looking iron. Looking down at this club, it looks fantastic. It's slim, it's classical looking, but you get this little titanium insert on the back of the 58, which will give it a nicer, a bit more of a solid feel maybe over some of the true blades. So let's give the 58 a whack to start us off. Always enjoy hitting the 58. It feels lovely, looks good. It's a nice hit.
Ball speed 104.3 miles per hour. Vertical launch 17.5 degrees.
Okay, so coming off the face 104 miles an hour, launching 17.5 on a pretty good hit. Let's give the 58 another whack. Again, looking down, just looks lovely. Yeah, feels nice. That hits hit my target.
Ball speed 100.4 miles per hour. Vertical launch 18.7 degrees.
So slightly slower off the face on that one, dropped 4 miles an hour, but then the launch increased by a degree, 18 degrees. So let's compare that then to the AP2, Titleist AP2. This is a very popular iron amongst good club golfers and tour players alike. It's a good looking iron, slightly chunkier to look down at. Maybe not quite as classical as the 58, but still looks pretty good. I mean, it looks classic Titleist to me. It just reminds me of the old Titleist irons I used to play with as a kid. So let's give this one a go, the AP2. Yeah, it feels solid as well. I mean, it does feel good.
Ball speed 105.0 miles per hour. Vertical launch 17.1 degrees.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I hit that one well, fractionally out the bottom of the club, and it did still go 105 miles an hour, 17 launch. If that was with the 58, that wouldn't have got those readings. It would have dropped down. So definitely by putting this, I think it's a tungsten weight at the bottom of this club, helped that shot along its way. I mean, you do get the feeling with the AP2 over the 58s that it's going to give you that little bit more help than the 58. But some people don't want that help, they want to do it themselves. But for me, that did feel nice. Let's give the AP2 another hit. Does feel good as well, for the AP2. Nice hit that.
Ball speed 107.7 miles per hour. Vertical launch 18.2 degrees.
Okay, so definitely for me, the AP2 is a little stronger. It's going a fraction further, coming off the face that bit faster, launching well. And it feels a little friendlier off the face if you miss-hit it. Arguably the AP2 to the 58, if you hit them both out the middle, struggling to tell the difference, they feel similar. I like the slightly more forgiving look to the AP2. The MP58 looks fantastic, but you've got to be confident. You've got to know what you're doing with this club, because it, when you look down at it, it isn't going to inspire confidence. But then again, it will inspire confidence maybe with the fact that you're looking down at a golf club that just looks fantastic. So it's what questions you're asking in your golf. So let's give the 58 one more go, because like I said, I do enjoy hitting the 58. It's a nice hit, that. That's got to be the same as the... Yeah.
Ball speed 107.9 miles per hour. Vertical launch 17.2 degrees.
So I got that up to the AP2's readings, but for me there, I did have to feel like I was going at it a bit more with the 58. So to get the 58 working exactly like the AP2s for my game, I had to feel like the 58s, I had to step on it a bit more, give it a little bit more at the bottom, a bit more club head speed, a bit more power. Two great irons, two great looking irons, both answer lots of questions. Like I say, it's the questions you're asking with your game, what you want a club to do. Between those two, you've got to get out there and test them. I can't call it. Arguably, the AP2 slightly easier to hit, slightly more gaming proof. Well, not gaming proof is the wrong word, but slightly more forgiving than the 58s. But both lovely looking golf clubs. Check them out your next time you're on the range. And guys, post some comments below if you've got any comments. And thanks for watching.